I'm gonna open a doll. I've never done one of these unboxings on video before. I'm very clunky about talking about fashion, talking about certain types of fabric or certain styles. I'm not good at that. This is my disclaimer. For a long time, I thought that if you collected toys, you shouldn't unbox them, because they lose inherent value. That is true almost always if they have their original box and stand stuff that drives up the value. For dolls that are like just playline dolls, except for some, obviously peaches and cream, it's pretty safe to open a lot of dolls. Like the doll that I'm going to show you is one that I've had probably 25 years. She's from 1999. I did not buy her. She was a gift from a friend, and I just sort of forgot that I had her at the time. I kept her in storage with a bunch of other box dolls. This one has been in my eBay store for a while, but I always hesitate. She hasn't sold, I bet she's really fun to play with. And because she's not super high value or whatever, the majority, I like to collect dolls that are out of the box because I like to handle them. And I have learned that I would rather buy most of the dolls, very few exceptions, out of the box in good condition that are displayable with all their stuff, but I still want to touch them. So when they're in boxes, I'm really hesitant to break the seal and pull them out. But in this case, I think I'm safe. I want to unbox her technically so I can just play with her. That's what this is all about. It's Working Woman Barbie. Okay, it's got a CD-ROM. And this is exposing my age. I was 18 when she came out. People had their Windows, Hewlett Packard with the big white tower, computers at home, AIM. And but she has all these other little neat things. She reminds me of a time in my life that was kind of fun. Ally McBeal was popular. And she kind of reminds me of that. So I think I'm just gonna open her and play with her because why not? She's like the 90s version of Day to Night Barbie. So if you remember Day to Night Barbie in the 80s had the skirt suit, the computer and all this stuff. So it's that, but with the CEO face, which I think is appropriate for this toy. I'm gonna open this girl. Okay, so don't mind the background. This is usually where I stand dolls up to photograph them. So this is sort of a staging area. Here we go. Working Woman Barbie. She's from 1999. Her little flip phone fell down in there. Look at these cute shoes though. I love the straps. And she has this really thick laptop. This cracks me up because my mom ran her own business, and growing up, I remember when she got her first laptop and it was huge like that. It was clunky. And I remember my mom's flip phone, that she eventually got after her bag phone. If you don't know what a bag phone is, Google that. So she looks cute and she's got lots of little details. This adorable little Barbie mug. So I'm gonna open her, and to be totally honest with you, I have not opened a Barbie fresh out of the box in so long. It almost feels like a crime. It almost feels like a crime. But I love how she's basically the exact same but updated version of Day to Night Barbie. She has the little dress that you can change, and this Ken has real hair. I have email. I love going to work. That's hilarious. This says push button. Ooh, I wonder if she taught. I actually don't even know for sure. Let's find out. She's never been opened or played with. If I can get it out. I'm struggling. What is this stuck on? Oh my lord. Ooh! Ooh, ooh. There we go. All right, I'm gonna set the box aside. I'm gonna prop her up for a second. See what came out. The phone, I've been dying. Look at this. It's like my mom's first Nokia. Or maybe it was before Nokia. Nokia made the bricks, that's funny. Contents. File folders. Rando paper, I guess. So she's busy. Ooh, she has a little expand-a-file. I only know what that's called because I worked in an office. Oh, I worked in several offices. This is good times. Money. Oh, this is hilarious to me. I saw this, and even as a kid, I have to admit, anytime they would put children on the Barbie accessories, I know your target audience is the child because the child's going to be playing. But for me, this would bug me because I would be like, I don't want to look at a working woman with a small child, like a tween. If you can see that better. I don't want to look at that. I want to see Barbie or like some adult woman. But I think that's funny. Maybe that's just a me thing. But okay. What else is in here? I love going to work. I can't wait to go dancing with Ken. She does have sounds, it says. Oh, Lord. They are probably totally corroded. I'm not going to open that on camera because that's too time consuming. But let's see if we can get her loose. I do like these red shoes, though. I'm really sorry about my nappy-looking bandaged thumb. I cut my thumb while I was loading the dishwasher. Anyway, let's get these loose. The little faux stack of shoe boxes, but then they're empty right here. You can't really play with those. That would have been disappointing to me as a kid. Anything miniature, I would have been totally thrilled with. This is, oh, I love this. I don't know how I will actually display this, but I think it's so cute. Oh man, just gonna have to tip. Oh, I need scissors. I probably should have just cut the shoes off too. That would have been easier, right? Look at this. Look at this adorable little thing. Aw. It's just a sticker. But it's sweet. Little working girl mug. Alright, I'm putting everything kind of here because of this. Alright. Oh yeah, the rubber bands are completely disintegrated. That's fun. Alright, let's take a look at the laptop. This is legit. Oh my lord. I remember these little tracer balls. That's a mouse. And if you don't know this, back in the day, the mouse was actually, it was like it didn't wobble like a controller, but you just used your finger to go around the mouse to make it do certain things. And I remember my boss asked me to do some work at his desk, and it was year 2000. And I was so thrown off by this, like the little sensor mouse. I don't know what they called it, but I wonder if you can flip this around. Oh, you can change it from a graph to another graph to another type of graph. Oh man, I would have loved this when I was still playing with Barbies. Oh my gosh, I still love the miniature nature of stuff, and I do miss the quality, because even though I was beyond playing with Barbie at this point, this is still fun stuff. I would have freaking loved this. I'm just gonna cut these off for the sake of time, if I can. I don't want to damage her suit or cut her hair. We'll see. It feels like there's another one back here. That one I'm not gonna risk. Well, I guess I can cut it from back here. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not used to unboxing dolls. Like, I don't do this. I usually don't buy box dolls. That's just me. It's expensive. I don't really have a lot of guilt about this one, though, because, like I said, she's not super collectible. At least, you know, in the grand scheme of things. I think she's adorable. It's too much stuff over here. Okay. I'm gonna pull you out, girl. I'm gonna pull you out, Barbie. She's stuck. She's stuck. Probably gonna have to fast forward this when I edit it. It's too bad nobody picked her up, but it's kind of not, because there you go. I'm trying not to. Your hair is good. Your hair is fine. Oh my God, what is it stuck on? The thing is loose. Oh, okay. Forgive me for this. I didn't realize those were attached to her flipping head. What a horrible thing. Plastic. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. She fell. She fell. Wait, something fell back here too. Oh God, it's her little. Oh. So before we look at her, look at this. Her little expanding file. That is so adorable. Look at her little. Nope, won't fit. No, it's not gonna. But you know what? That's okay. Put all that together. All right, sugar. What are we looking at here? You got plastic sticking out of your head that that would bug the crap out of me. Yeah. What is this? What is this? All right, well, I'll remove that later. Those little plastic tabs they actually had. Oh my God, her hair is so soft. It's so soft. So her hair, normally, and this was used a lot in the 90s, Kanekalin was being used. And it was so feathery. And I'm not sure if that's what this is. Like, before it turns into the frizzy mess that Kanekalin always does. But it's so softer. It's a very fine nylon. I don't know for sure. I don't actually know. I'll have to look that up. But wow, okay. Let's look. I'll set her bag down. This is actually really cute. I love the details here. You just don't see this anymore. Aw, you've been holding your arm up for years, sugar. Look, real pockets. Mattel, please bring this back. Bring back quality. Look at these tiny little buttons. Now they're decorative, of course. They're not gonna work, but they're cute and they're the appropriate size. No screen printed, you know. No screen printed junk. Ooh, Velcro though. Well, I guess if you're gonna cut corners, Velcro here is more forgivable than, you know, a screen printed suit on like whatever it is they're using now for dresses and stuff. But you know, I have to admit too, I've never really been a big fan of the CEO face, Generation Girls, but she really is pretty. But she looks older to me. She looks very mature. And the whole Barbie's a teenage model trope, like, I know they use that. Barbie's always looked like a grown woman to me. And I think the youngest I think she's ever really looked, the original ponytails, the number 5s with what they call Brillo pad bangs, those look youthful to me. And some of the mods look really youthful. But in the 80s, I had no problem imagining my girl was like a grown woman, you know? And she does look like that. And especially dressed like this, she doesn't look like a teenage girl. Now I'm gonna put her arms down. Ooh, they're articulated. Now, let's click her legs. And she's not sticky. I stored her in a temperature controlled closet. Oh, that's like stitched. So it kind of holds its, well, okay. Probably gonna have to cut the stitching in order to see exactly. Well, let's just do this. Oh, she's got some she has an undergarment of tissue paper. Okay. We don't need to snap that right now. No. Okay, yeah. Flip this back around. I am really bad at this, doing this on camera. If I actually post this, please be nice, because I am not doing a good job. Oh my Lord. Okay, so this is kind of a weird, meshy, it doesn't feel like tulle. Maybe it is tulle. And it may just be the age, but it feels, what's the word? This feels like some sort of meshy, which I guess tulle is a mesh. Okay, I'm not using good adjectives here, but it's not soft, and it doesn't feel very pliable. It's kind of bristly, for lack of better words. So in this picture, she has, I guess this is the belt. So I guess the only way to do this is very carefully snip that one little thread. Do the same over here. Oh, it came right out. Good, good, good. All right, sweet. And then look at those. Oh, I thought they were going to be cap sleeves. Why would I think they were cap sleeves? Very 90s trend, but that's okay. I love this coat though. Can we just talk about this coat again? Okay, I'm gonna lay her down a second. Look at this. Look at this. It looks like a tailored suit coat. It's so cute. And it's got this sort of, it's not shimmery, but it is silky almost. But this is the quality that, for those of us who love vintage Barbie and superstar Barbies and back, we miss this sort of thing, you know, the quality that Mattel used to be known for their Playline dolls. Like, and I get it, because kids these days, I mean, if I had to do a research paper on it, I would bet that, you know, older girls are not playing with dolls anymore. You know, they're on social media and they're talking to their friends, and they're definitely not playing with Barbie. I played with Barbie. I was in the double digits. I'm not going to tell you exactly what the precise year was, because, wait, who am I? I'm talking to other Barbie people. You should know, like, it's not embarrassing, right? But I seriously was, I think, 13 when I decided I still loved my dolls, but like I wasn't actively, you know, imagining scenarios with them. So here we go. Here's the file folders. Very cute. Let's see if they fit in this expanding file. Let's take out the Working Woman thing, see if they fit. Y'all, they didn't make them so they would fit in her. What else? I guess it's just more items to like look like things, but this bag is cute too. This looks like faux leather. Again, 2 real pockets sewed onto the front. It's a really nice texture. It has not dried out. It's not peeling. It's not crusty and gross. No, it's actually really cute. Let's see if all the stuff, sorry, I keep bumping the camera stand. Let's see if all these fit in the, looks like a messenger bag, sort of, rather than a briefcase. It's not even a messenger bag. I don't even know for sure. Oh, one more folder. One more. And it's stacked. I wonder if we can get our laptop in there. Oh, girl. This is like so much stuff. You're so busy. We'll have to take out something to put that. I think this will fit if we take out some other things. Okay. This fell out. Oh, here's her money. This is hilarious to me. This is so, oh my God. They put Barbie on the money. That's so cute. You know, this is hilarious though, because in the time, at the time, I would say 1999 especially, like my mom gave me a gas credit card to like Shell. So like credit cards were more in use on a regular basis. Debit cards, I think I got my first debit card in 2001. So anyway, I guess I was close to that time. I'm sure debit cards existed before I went shopping because I was just a kid, but Okay, now it's time for the truth. Will she make a sound? Let's find out. Oh God, it's not working. Of course not. It's probably so corroded in there. I'm not gonna open her up because I wasn't prepared for this. Maybe I'll make a follow-up video about it. Okay, so what do you guys think? The CD-ROM is basically useless. I think we can all agree. I don't even have a CD, any kind of CD-ROM player. Yeah, I don't know what I would do with that. But is there anything else on here? I think she pulls a lot of cute stuff. She's fun. I have to admit, she's fun. I'm glad I opened her and didn't hold out for a $20 sale. This girl, she's cute. And these shoes, that's so 90s. Oh, love it. And the 90s were my teenage day. Now everybody's kind of nostalgic about their teens. The quality of this, I don't really like her hands. Ooh. Okay, so check out her hand. It's very, it looks big to me. It just looks like a generic hand. I don't think that was their intention, but yeah, girl, you got some big hands. They just seem big. And she is really pretty. I don't know. I'll stick her on my shelf. Stick her on my shelf somewhere. Yeah, she reminds me of my first cell phone and simultaneously Romeo and Michelle. Do you remember Romeo and Michelle? These shoes feel very Romeo and Michelle. No, I think she's pretty. I think she's worth it. If you were gonna buy one, especially if you're into 90s stuff, she's hard 90s core office chic. I don't know if I'm making that up. I don't know how to talk about fashion very well. Yeah, she's fun. She's cute. She's a little bit Christmassy. No, I'm glad I opened her. I just gotta find a place to put her now. I don't know where she goes. In my hyper pink superstar shelf. Or, she definitely doesn't belong in the other ones, but I've got a shelf over here with some other miscellaneous. She might go over there. Let me know what you think. And if you find one, or if you have one, tell me about it. Or if you have one growing up especially, tell me how that was. I would have loved this. And I didn't have a day-to-night when I was a kid, and I would have absolutely loved her. I bought myself one as an adult collector because I was like, I didn't get to get this girl when I was a kid. I would have loved some version of this, So, no, she's cute. I think she's worth it. But thank you. Bye.